cheaters never prosper, and that counts double for professional athletes who make a living, sometimes even millions, from playing sports at a competitive level. Welcome to our channel, and today we'll be taking a look at athletes who ruined their lives by cheating. Make sure to stay until the end to find out which one was the worst case of an athlete cheating in a sports competition. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to turn notifications on for more fantastic content like today. Without further ado, let's begin with our countdown. Number 5. Rosie Ruiz and the Boston Marathon. Rosie Ruiz was a Cuban-American woman who made headlines for being the winner in the female category for the 84th Boston Marathon in 1980. On April 21, 1980, Ruiz appeared to win the Boston Marathon's female category with a time of 2:31:56. Her time would have been the fastest female time in Boston Marathon history, as well as the third fastest female time ever recorded in any marathon. However, things were a bit shady around her. Men's winner Bill Rogers, who had just won his third straight Boston Marathon, noticed that Ruiz could not recall many things that most runners know by heart, such as intervals and splits. Ruiz was also not panting, not sweating, and her thighs weren't very muscular for a supposed world-class runner. On top of that, no runner seemed to recognize her, with her runner-ups not even remembering seeing her pass them while running, which doesn't really make any sense. Freelance photographer Susan Moreau reported meeting her on the subway during the New York City Marathon and accompanying her from the subway to the race. The time was immediately put into question after it was discovered it was 20 minutes faster than her previous personal record. She got her title stripped just 8 days after her race, when it had been found out that she had not run the entire course. She allegedly jumped onto the course about a half mile before the finish line. Ruiz denies cheating to this day, and eventually she was arrested for embezzling $60,000 from a real estate company where she worked. Number 4. Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong was once considered a great sports icon for winning the Tour de France 7 consecutive times, from 1999 to 2005, which is the most in the event's history. He began competing as a triathlete at age 16, though he was subject to doping allegations after his first win of the Tour de France. He denied doping for years, though eventually it was found out in 2012 after he retired that he had used performance-enhancing drugs through the course of his career, even labeling him as the leader of the most sophisticated, professionalized, and successful doping program that sports has ever seen. He was stripped of his titles and also lost sponsorships from both Nike and Anheuser-Busch. He also received a lifetime ban from all sports that follow the World Anti-Doping Code, ending his competitive cycling career. Number 3. Tim Donaghy. While not precisely an athlete, Tim Donaghy spent most of his life working beside professional basketball players in the NBA, working for 13 seasons from 1994 to 2007. During his career in the NBA, Donaghy officiated in 772 regular season games and 20 playoff games. The reason why he's here is because Donaghy was found to bet on games that he officiated and reportedly made calls affecting the point spread in those games for his own benefit. He pleaded guilty to charges in 2007 and was sentenced to 15 months in federal prison on July 29, 2008. Number 2. Marion Jones. Marion Jones was a Belizean-American former world champion in track and field who managed to win 3 gold medals and 2 bronze medals at the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney, Australia. Though she lost all of her medals after, it was confirmed she used steroids. She was also sentenced to 6 months in jail for lying to federal agents about it. Jones now warns other people about the dangers of making costly mistakes, using what she learned during that dark stage of her life. Number 1. Tonya Harding versus Nancy Kerrigan. By far, the most unethical moment in all of sports history has to be the time when Tonya Harding assaulted Nancy Kerrigan. Both women were respected ice skaters who also acted as rivals to each other. It happened in 1994 when a man struck Kerrigan with a metal pole on her leg right before the U.S. Figure Skating Championships. She was left in pain and unable to perform at the championship. No one knew that Harding had actually staged everything. However, Kerrigan came out and declared that Harding, her now ex-husband, and her bodyguard had conspired together and hired the man to break her leg. Harding had been banned from skating at first, but after threatening to sue them, they had to take her back. Everyone knew that Harding had orchestrated this attack just to be able to win. Despite this, Harding ended up placing 8th in the following Olympics while Kerrigan obtained a silver medal. Karma is definitely real. So what do you think of these athletes who ruined their careers and thus their lives by cheating? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn notifications on for more fantastic content like today. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.
Listen!